So from there, I just started to continue to affirm who I was and acknowledging my flaws and saying that it is okay to have my flaws, because whoever this man is that will eventually be my husband will love exactly who I am. But I have to start with myself first. Like, I have to love exactly who I was. And so I just started accepting that I'm me. Like, I can't change that, and nobody's perfect. And I think when we get that through our head, it's just like, I'm great just as I am. And I'm going to continue to grow to be greater. However, if you don't initially think you're great, then you're stopping your growth. You're stagnating yourself. And that's a whole issue within itself, because you can't get to the next level if you're constantly reflecting, belittling comments to yourself. And so I had to change my mindset. I had to tell myself, I'm great. I am enough. I am just who I need to be at this present moment. And so from there, I even started affirming to myself what type of relationship I was going to be in, when I became back open to being in a relationship. And so there was mornings that I would talk in the mirror and I'm like, God, thank you for my husband. I didn't have a clue who the hell my husband was, honestly. But I was just excited by the thought, and I was just like, I'm going to wake up every morning and be like, God, I really appreciate the husband that you gave me. And I really appreciate the woman that you made me, and when it happened, when I started transitioning into that relationship and dating my husband, it actually freaked me out a little bit, because I was like, girl, do you realize the power of the tongue? And so I had to really get used to the man that my husband was, because I had been talking it, yeah, but the feeling was surreal. It made me nervous, because I was like, oh God, am I good enough? I started questioning myself, and I was like, kill those negative thoughts. Girl, remember, we are good enough. Yes, we got flaws. Yes, we are all types of everything. And we may even be a hot mess to some people. But guess what? For the man that's supposed to be my husband, I am perfectly me. And that means that I'm imperfectly me at some times. But he's going to love who I am. And vice versa. I'm going to love who he was or who he is. And so I started just allowing myself to fall. And when I say fall, really just fall into the type of person that I was supposed to be. And that meant shedding a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of situations. And it was not easy. I won't lie to you and say that it was easy. There was really mornings that I'm like, girl, what the hell we doing? It's easier just to stay there than to move forward. And then I was like, well, staying there won't get me to where I'm trying to go. So that's not even an option to continue to stay in that place. And so I encourage you to take those steps forward, to take accountability for the roles that you are playing in different relationships. Because I guarantee you are just as much as in fault as the spouse that you're entertaining. Because whatever the toxic behavior that it is that he or she has, you are contributing to it. Whether we want to admit it or not, we contribute. Whether it's just you allowing them to use you in those ways or abuse you in those ways, you are just as toxic. You need to heal. And that's going to mean going through some dark spaces by yourself. I did a lot of shadow work. And honestly, I think that was kind of the hardest thing, because I even had to go back to some childhood areas where I'm just like, oh my God, this is why I attracted him. He is a reflection of this. And because I was in that space, it led me to this, And so there was mornings that I just kind of felt really dry and thirsty and just out of it completely. But